Incoming raid.
That was possibly the best timed raid ever. Literally just switched to my webcam.
New subscription received.
Absolutely perfect timing, Gar. Thank you so much. How was your stream, my friend? Thank you. Malicus Maximus subscribed at tier 1 for 11 months. Hey, coming up on a year. What are we going to do to celebrate, man? Thank you, everybody. Malicus, I'll have to add you to the wheel spins. There we go. We'll do that in a minute. Gin and juice shop for a bit. Checked out James Kettle's research. Got to redeem your wheel spin. Yeah, no, we spanned them for you a few weeks ago, Gar. Oh, I thought you meant the wheel spins you earned on my channel. Ah. Tut tut. You can't have that. I always forget crap on my channel. It's fine. Nobody really seems to care. Cool. How has everybody been? How was everybody's weekend? If you didn't attend my stream yesterday, of course. How am I feeling? I'm feeling all right. No, still a bit, you know. Still feel there's something in my throat, even though there's really nothing in my throat. I'm a bit tired. Other than that, I'm okay. So doing all right.
Dispensing gratitude.
Bonzo 1 DOS subscribing at tier 1 for 2 months on a 2-month streak as well. Thank you very much, Bonzo. All right, we'll do a few more wheel spin. Yeah, the 5D chess was crazy, but I am now 2 for 2 against the regular computer, which I don't know is, you know, the first time I played the regular computer, I got beat very badly. And in that one, I forget how many ways I checkmated.
Dispensing gratitude.
Bonzo. Bonzo 1 DOS is gifting a tier 1 sub to Jamie 007. Welcome, Jamie. So let me Jamie 007 gets the sub. Or gets the spin, I should say. No, Bonzo 1. Bonzo gets the spin. That's how it works. People who spend the money get the spins. Can't be just giving out spins. You get a sub. We should play a match. If you've got it, if you've got the game, I would be happy to play a match. I would probably suck. Yeah, honestly, it's in there just for laughs. Such a spin Nazi. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, Bonzo has given it to Jamie. No, 5D chess. Oh, if you thought we were just playing regular chess on this channel, oh no, that ended like months ago. No, now we play 5-dimensional chess. It's let me get the video up actually. Twitch Tiberius videos. Hopefully it won't start my freaking... Yeah, mute me. There we go. And this mute me. Where were we? Here we go. Let me switch to the screen. I'm gonna mute this as well. This is 5-dimensional chess. We're in 2 dimensions right now. Well, I should say 2 parallel universes. Obviously, there's 2 dimensions always in chess. All right, so somebody just time traveled and created another, not a dimension, another reality. These are parallel universes. There's 3 of them, and we have to play on. We have to play in the present on every single board. And so They just move backwards in time again, which creates another parallel universe. This is the game. And I won. This is how I won. I didn't even realize I won, but yeah. I checkmated a king in the past with this queen, and also with this queen, which I didn't see until later. Chess that only 0.001% of the chat understands. Exactly. So that's 5-dimensional chess. It is kind of fun. All right, let's do some spins. We have, I think, 3. Let's start the stream off with a few spins. Have to mute Firefox. Okay. So this is Maticus's spin. For those of you new to the channel, every time somebody subscribes, they get a spin on the big wheel. Maticus gets to add a category. Have a think, Maticus. We have obviously removed some categories. Like, we removed everyone subscribed to my YouTube. We removed the chess game against chat because it took half an hour. Toolban is currently removed. Chat tweets is removed. The CompTIA plus questions is removed. It was awful. Change stream title. Showcase new tool because honestly, I don't really know any. I don't really use many new tools. That's the problem. Did we get reset? We put reset box back on. 90%. I mean, there's the giveaway, which is already on there. So, off my new course. Oh, wait a minute. Crap. Yeah, we haven't got a Rubik's Cube solve on there. We can't do pick-a-lock. I still haven't come up with a decent way of doing pick-a-lock. But doesn't it involve me fumbling up here in view of the camera? Yeah. I was at DEF CON picking locks in Lockpicking Village. Rubik's Solve? Alright, we'll do that. Yeah, what should we do? We'll do 10 for that one. That seems like it would be fun. Alright. Thank you, Medicus. Okay, Bonzo. Here we go. How long have I been in the InfoSec industry? Oh, goodness. Do I have to answer that one?
Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude dispensed.
RD to Hunt, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. So Bonzo gets 2 times the next spin. So 2 times Jamie's spin. Okay, here we go. And let me just write in RDs. Next one spin. How long have I been in the InfoSec industry? Let me think. Since May 2011, I think. That sounds about right. Yeah, I think so. In specifically, well, actually, that's since I was a pen tester. Specifically InfoSec, I guess it would be the year before. No. Yes, yeah, 2010, like September of 2010, I guess. Does that was Blue Team up? I started writing auditing checks for a company. So the company had this product where it was like it was a program you would deploy in your environment, and it would run these checks written in TCL, which is a god-awful language. They were auditing checks. So I guess technically it was Blue Team-ish. It was writing auditing checks, but it was more of a programming job, to be quite honest with you. And after 6 months, I was on like probation for 6 months, and after 6 months they were like, we'll keep you on like a monthly rolling contract. Which I was like, that doesn't sound very good. So I then decided to just become a pen tester. I was like, you know what? I've had enough experience in the infosec industry. I'll just become a pen tester right now. Because that's how it worked back then. Back then, you could just apply. Back then, there were junior pen test positions. So I like to joke that I literally kind of just tripped and fell into pen testing, which is honestly kind of true. I applied to, I think, 3 pen test companies, didn't get invited back to the first 2, and the third one were like, yeah, that sounds good, you'll do, and that was that. Thank you, Siren. I hope so. All right, Jamie's spin. Yeah, rolling monthly contracts suck. Jamie gets to add 2 categories. Oh my goodness, chat might have to help here. 2 new categories. We may need new ideas. Well, while we're thinking about that, chat, help them out. We'll do RD2 hunts. Spin. And we'll get on with the... Well, we'll do some marbles, and then we'll get on with the box. Okay, we're spinning again. We're not having 4 categories in a row. Marble race, perfect. Hack while sleeping? Yeah, I can do that. That's easy. We'll do a marble race. I was planning on doing one anyway. Okay. Marbles. So we got 2 categories. Alright, where are we? Random tracks. Come on. Hop, skip, and jump. I haven't heard of that one. Oh, wait. What is going on here? It hasn't found... Hang on a minute. I may have to restart. I guess if Marbles is still running from the previous stream, it doesn't like it because I wasn't able to get into anything. What programming languages do you think are essential for a pen tester, Red Teamer? For a pen tester, probably Python. For web app pen testing, probably on top of that. Let's just see. On top of that, maybe PHP would be nice. Java is definitely always good, mostly because burp extensions. Okay, looks like it's working. Junior pentest position with no prior 5 to 7 years experience. Exactly, yeah. All right. For those of you new to Marbles, if you've been living under a rock, type exclamation point play in chat to enter. I will also enter. Marbles is... I mean, most of you came from Gar's stream, so I expect... He's gone Marble crazy, which is great. So... Marbles is a 99% physics-based game. There is a little bit of RNG at the beginning, based on where your marble actually gets placed. But mostly it's physics. I'll give you guys 60 seconds to join. Marbles does rock. All right. I missed a few. Hack or sleeping, do a dance. Auto recon is monster. I don't know if is that good or not. Francisco, greeting from Montreal. Greetings. Download Linux Ubuntu. I saw that sticker at DEF CON. That was hilarious. Do you think I could ask some advice related to disabilities? I don't know anyone else other than you in InfoSec who might understand the kind of spot I'm in during my day-to-day and would appreciate some advice. Yeah, totally. If you want to chat offline, you can. All right. Okay. And they are off. And the first thing one of you guys needs to do is find the hole. It's right there. You're just going around it, but I mean, maybe one of you will find it eventually. All right, and let's have a look at the map. Oh, geez. Okay, so there is a weird tumbly thing, and then a cog, and then a cannon. And I'm guessing most of you are not going to make it over there. Okay, well, we have some people out. So Pavlog looks good. Fantasy. Sohail is the first out of the cannon. Do they make it? They do. Perfect. A lot of people dying. Cyber Samurai. Siren made it. MC is dead. Dr. Pura. Yeah, so many lost lives. F's in chat. Fantasy is doing very, very well. I don't think there's anybody really even close at this point. So this is Fantasy's map to lose right now. Siren looks like she is in second. Oh, but here we go. You can get stuck like that. Siren taking the outside. Oh, but just Siren took the out, which is the strat here. This is the strat. You need to take the outside. You need to get a nice angle, like Yellowfen just did. See Yellowfen's strat? Yellowfen knows what they're doing. So does Siren. Because going through the middle of this is just silly. All right. We have two people. Toxicity taking the slow strat. The very slow strat. Basically straight down the middle. Okay. Sniffer Labs. Should still make it. There's a 53-second timer. Oh, here we go. Sniffer Labs knows the strat. All right. There we go. Well done, Fantasy Sohail. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I can't see how else it could be pronounced. Alright. We're good. What did I miss in chat? Who is Sin's company's hiring? No, you can post it in my Discord, of course. What did I think of this year's DEF CON? I did a stream about it on Sunday. Yeah, yesterday was Sunday. I did a stream about it on Sunday. I liked it. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. It was the best one I've been to this so far. Granted, I've only been to 2. But yeah, just it was crazy. Did you see the VM vending machine? I did not. There's just too much. You can't go to DEF CON and expect to see everything. That's the problem. Okay. Oh, hang on. Okay, Stream Raiders. Yeah. All right, let's do Stream Raiders. All right, there we go. Stream Raiders is in chat. Okay. Okay, hang on. Let me just read Real Myths. Currently going through OSCP. Live in UK, study in uni in Oxford. Go to Oxford University? That's insane. Alright. Yeah, that is a dumb... Yeah. I tell you what I'll do. I have some contacts at OffSec. Are you on my Discord? I disagree with their thing there, but what I can do, I can talk to some guys I know. Actually, Siren's in chat. She works for OffSec, but I can talk to some people, I guess. Siren, is there anything like? I mean, there must be something you can do if somebody literally like has physical difficulty using a computer and needs more time for the exam. I imagine that has to have come up in the past. But maybe we can discuss it offline. Because yeah, I know people who have done the OCP who must have got extra time. Like especially if you're like blind or something, there's just stuff that you can't do as fast. It's just an unfortunate reality of screen readers.
New subscription received.
JBiz.
Gratitude. Gratitude dispensed.
9 months. Thank you for your subscription. What's the baby going to be called? This is what we need to decide. Yeah, Siren, if you like, I mean, we can talk offline, Siren. But if Real Myth, if you want to jump on the Discord and just ping me in there. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you're talking to somebody already, they might be the people that I would have been talking to. I'll know Falcon Spy personally, and I've met TJ Knoll as well. So I would imagine there must be accommodations like that. Lil Bash it is. All right. I imagine the first person you spoke to didn't have the clearance to provide it. I think it's a bit odd. We get 2 times marbles? No, we don't. We get 2 times adding new categories. All right. I'm trying to catch up in chat. Oreobite, what's the plan for next year? Adding Family Feud, Defcon Floor. The current plan is to apparently we have a contact in the Tampering Village, the Tampa Village, and we'll be able to use them. Okay. Okay. What about a red teamer? Do you think C++ is essential? No. The only thing I would say about C++ and maybe C, if you are, I guess if you need to, I mean, not even that. I was going to say if you need to write custom like C2 stuff to get around antivirus, but even that, I would say you probably don't need C++. I don't think C++ is essential for anything. I hate C++. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Al Hazred knows C++. If he does, he has not mentioned it to me at all. And Al Hazred is like a red teamer that you should definitely check out. In fact, I'll do a shout out. He streams on here a lot. Okay. Alright, I think I've caught up now. So, what are we doing today? We're doing Bandit, which I know Anya Aski, friend of the stream. I'll do a shout out to her as well. I'm gonna have to Google. I think you just do her name like that. There's no 2 A's, is it? I think it's that. That's it. All right. Okay, Anya Aski has done this before. So basically what it is, it's not, I mean, it is security related, I guess, but the point of Bandit is to teach Linux. So what we have to do is we SSH to Bandit, this basically bandit.labs.overthewire.org on port 2220. Username is Bandit0, password is Bandit0. And then we have a bunch of levels we have to go up using various Linux tools. So this is going to be basically a Linux stream. And for those of you who don't know how to use SSH, so use SSH firstly. If you know the username, you can put the username at. If you want to change the port, you can do a dash lowercase p. The first thing it's going to ask is, do you trust this? It gives you a fingerprint, which you're supposed to check. But I'm going to do what everybody does, which is just type yes. So we're going to do that. Type the password for Bandit, which is Bandit0. Okay. All right, let's read the instructions. This machine might hold several war games. If you're playing some game, then how do you check the fingerprint? Somebody would publish the fingerprint. It's a bit like it's like how you know you download some software. It comes with a SHA hash or an MD5 hash. Yeah, that's kind of the point of it. Because otherwise, SSH connections you can just kind of man in the middle, the same way you would man in the middle HTTPS. Of course, if you man the middle HTTPS, you get a warning that says, "Hey, the certificate's invalid." But with SSH, there is no real certificate validation other than doing this shit. All right, usernames are so basically Bandit0, Bandit1. Most levels are stored in /Bandit. Passwords are in etc. Okay, we should probably make a freaking copy of this, shouldn't we? Let's just add a page. Bandit. There we go. All right. Something tells me this might be useful. Passwords for each level in etc bandit _pass. Write access to home directories is disabled. So it's advised to create a working directory with a hard to guess name in temp. Make temp-d, yep. Okay. Don't leave orphan processes, don't leave exploit files, don't annoy other people, don't post passwords, don't post spoilers. Okay. Alright. We'll copy this. Someone mentioned this note take. Yes, this note taking software is Notion. How can I watch the stream while there are ads? There shouldn't be that many ads. You should only get an ad really when you... I think when you join. And then I think every half an hour there's an ad. Really? That shouldn't happen. Yeah, there's this. So now you don't get any ads, thanks to Zero Kieran.
New subscription received. Dispensing gratitude.
Yeah, subs don't get
Gratitude
ads.
dispensed.
It's one of the... Thank you, Zero Kieran. I'll write you... Get a spin later. You get so many ads? Okay, hang on. Let me try and fix this. Setting. Where's my... Yeah, there shouldn't be in. There should be. There should only be one ad at the beginning of the stream, and one ad every half an hour. Like, there it is. So, yeah. They're the only ad breaks. I didn't even do this shit. Alright. Well, I'm not entirely sure what that is. Okay. No, you're not past. 4 30-second ads. That's weird. Okay. So there's some tools. We'll copy these tools as well. These might be good. Alright, was there a flag to do this? I'm guessing this was the readme. No, this is the flag. Okay. Level 1. Password to the next level is stored in a file called readme. Oh, there we go. Alright. Whenever you find a password, use SSH to log into that level. Nice. Alright, we found the password. We used cat, which is a tool that literally just spits out the contents of a file. So I guess we can do level 0 now. Okay. So now we can exit. And we can go back here. We can just change this to Bandit 1. It's not going to ask me about whether we trust it, because I've already said we have. And I'm going to paste the password. And now we are in... Okay, it does print out this every time. That's nice. Okay, what have we got here? This is a weird file.
Received. Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude dispensed.
Archon 64 gifting a sub. Pass it, like forwarding the gift to Fizeth. Thank you so much. We'll give you a spin. Did I miss anything? No, okay, good. Alright, we were meant to check chat while doing this. So, I did an ls-l, and yeah, there's an interesting file which is just a hyphen. Now, this won't work. Do you know why this won't work? Anyone want to hazard a guess as to why this won't work? Dillerman Kaiser, thank you. Let me know how it works. Yeah, it's being interpreted as a switch. So just like most commands, cat does have switches or flags, whatever you want to call them. And so that is meaningless. If you put a backslash, though, no, maybe not. I think you can do this then. Oh, I know how you can do it. Right, you can do a weird file trick where if you do /, then a dash. There you go. You don't want to do /, you want to do /, yeah. There is a reason why /dash doesn't work. I just can't remember why. But anyway, that's how you would do that one. So now we have the password for level 2. Level 1. All right. Do another stash. LA. Spaces. Oh, actually, yeah. Maybe I should try one more thing. Because I think this... Yeah, let's try that, Bonzo. But also, I think if we do... Cat... No. Okay. Sometimes if you do double dashes... that signifies to the program that anything else after this is not switches. But I guess cat doesn't work like that. But you're saying you can do this. Which, yeah, you can. So that is a redirection trick. Which we won't cover, because that's kind of complex. Well, I'm sure we'll cover redirection in the next few sections. Okay, what have we got here? So, spaces in this file name. Honestly, as long as you... I think that... Yeah. I mean, that's how you would do it, but honestly, I just type cat, and then SP, and then tab, and it should tab complete everything. So, if you can't tab it out, yeah... you could use, exactly, single quotes. Yeah, pretty much. Usually backslashes are fine, though. So we have this now for level 2.
New subscription
Manicus
received.
Maximus.
Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude dispensed.
Gifting a sub to Zero Kieran. Thank you so much. 18 gift subs in this channel. That's insane. What am I doing here? Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess it doesn't like that. There we go. Alright, so we have level 2, level 3's password. Anyone has any questions, literally just do it in chat. Okay. Note-taking software is Notion. The software itself on the in Linux is Notion enhanced. But this is my Notion, which is it stores everything in the cloud for me, which is nice. I'm guessing it's in here. So in here you can tell as a directory because of the D right here. And you can do this 2 ways if you... I mean, honestly, you shouldn't really just tab complete this. But what you should really do is just go and CD, change directory to in here, and now you'll see on the command line, it tells us we're in the in here directory. Then we can do an ls. There is a dot. This is like 2 things in one. There is a hidden file, which is why you always kind of want to do LA when you're LSing. The L puts it in this lovely format, so you can see permissions, see who owns it, group, file size. Last time it was modified. The A reveals hidden files. If I was just to do ls, this is a empty directory. If I do ls-l, I get nothing. If I do ls-la, I get all this. And the reason these weird files here, these are in every single directory. The dot is the current. It's weird, right? They're both directories. I guess technically they're kind of links. But the dot is the current directory we're in. So if we were just to cd dot, we're still in here. Right? The dot is the parent directory. So in this case, our home directory. So if we go cd dot dot, oh, just that, we go up one. And now we're back in our home directory. All right, that's just how that works. So you'll see these in every single directory, because every single directory can obviously get to itself and can get to its parent. But there's a dot hidden, so any file that has that starts with a dot is hidden in Linux. It's a nice way of doing it rather than having some stupid file attribute. So if you see any file beginning with a dot, you know it's hidden. And all hidden means is literally like when you just do a regular ls-l, you can't see it. Useful for like hidden config files. If you look, for instance, in, let me open. If I go to my home directory, look at this. Look at all this junk. .xauthority, .xsession errors, .zshrc, sudo was admin successful, SQLite history, just a ton of dot files, right? These are all hidden. Okay. To not show, you can use the capital A. I mean, oh yeah. But I don't like doing that. I like knowing that they're there. It makes me feel safe. Okay. So now we can just cat.hidden. We can get to level 4. Oops. Okay. The other way we could have done this, as I was saying before, which you really shouldn't do unless you know what's in the in here directory, is you could have done cat in here dot hidden. Right? Yeah. The problem with that is obviously if you do use tab complete, and there's many files, then you could potentially tab complete all of them, which is not good. Exit. All right, Bandit 4. Okay. All right, so there is an in here as well. Let's have a look. Okay, so these are all interesting. Oh, I see. Can we just do that? We can. So, Bash has wildcard matching. And so when we do this, it's going to say, okay, look for all the things in the current directory that start with -file0 and have any character or any series string of characters afterwards. And that's all of these. And what it should do, I believe, and we can check this by using echo. If we echo them, it does them in order. 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, all the way up to 0, 9. So that's useful. So that means whatever this thing is... I guess we have to make a directory. Let me do this again. Okay, so we're going to run this command again, and we're just going to redirect everything into file. Alright, and then we're going to use the file command data. Okay, is XXD installed? Yes. Come on. Is it just this? There seems to be a string of characters, so I wonder if it's just strings we need to run on it. I think it's just that. I think the point was this isn't actually a file. This doesn't look like a file header. Looks like base 64. Yeah, but so do all of their passwords. I'm pretty sure this is just the level 5 password. Yeah, it's the same line. That might, yeah, that would probably work as well. So you could, yeah, you could do file. But, no, you can't. You can do it in quotes. Maybe not. Oh, I guess it just tells you. Alright, so one of them was ASCII text and it was file sum. You can do it either way. I guess I was thinking that all these files would form something and it's just split into 10 files, but yeah, it was easier than that. You just had to figure out which file had the data. And yeah, you could do that using this by spotting this as ASCII text instead of just data. Either way, we're good. Okay. So this password for level 5. Did I not copy it properly? Okay. You know what? It might be that I just need a cat. It might be that when I used strings, it wasn't doing it properly. And I just need a cat. File 07. Yeah. Okay, so what happened was... we compare these. I was missing an M. Or I had an extra M. That is likely because the last letter of file 6 is, you can barely see it there, but there is actually an M before the B in Bandit. Right? Does that make sense to everybody? So, because I was using strings, technically, yeah, this was all one string, but it wasn't the password. It had a little bit of file 6 in it. Alright, we'll do Stream Raiders. Okay. Let's cast these bunch of people. Oh, we lost? How did we lose? Damn. Okay. Let's go back. All right, so now we can hopefully log in as Bandit 5. Come on. That has to be the password. There we go. All right. We're in Bandit 5. So again, we go in here. I like how they're building up everything. Ooh, okay. Let's just check out. Maybe here 0, 0. Ooh, okay. Oh man, what's this? Looks like base 64. Well, this is a challenge, isn't it? Are they just the... I should read the description. Which is... I guess I should just exit and come back in. Oh, I think this thing. Oh, it's in the page. Yep. Alright. We did level 4, right? I should probably have been following this. The password for the next level is stored on a file somewhere under the in here directory and has all the following properties: human readables, 1033 bytes in size, not executable. Interesting. So can we just use find? So let's have a look at the man page for find. So this is where I might actually copy some of these instructions over here. Because what we can do, we can, with find, I think we can check the number of bytes, and we can definitely check if it's non-executable. So, where isn't it going down? I guess permission. Okay. Perm, here we go. All of the permission bits mode are set for the file. Any of the permission bit modes are set for the file. Okay.
Subscription received. Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude dispensed.
So I think all the files were owned by root. Zero, zero. So we're in the group Bandit. So what we should really be able to do is do in here group equals executable. Is that wrong? Did I mess it up somehow? Oh, dash G. Right, that's it. There we go. Alright, so all these files are executable by the group, which is Bandit 5, which is what we are. That guy Kim, thank you for the tier 1 sub. 3-month streak. Should we do some spins in a minute? Alright, here we go. We still, by the way, haven't got 2 new categories from Jamie. So what we can do... I believe we can do the file size as well. There we go. File uses less than, more than, or exactly n units of space, rounding up. It's a not executable? Oh shoot. Okay, we can do that then. Hang on. We can negate stuff. But this file uses less than, more than, or exactly. I'm not entirely sure how that's helpful. Oh, plus or minus. So we can do C. Alright, so let's just forget about that one. If we do dash size... I think we just found it, right? I think that's the only file that's 1,033 characters. Which should be weird. And is it not executable? It is not. There is a way of doing a not, though, I believe. Yeah, I know I can do that. Come on. POSIX standard specifies parent negation. Yeah, so it's this. I think. But I just want to see. I think it's actually just... It's G minus X. I believe. So if we do this... I believe all these aren't executable. Oh no, we can just do this. We can just do dash executable with a dash, with a slash exclamation point. Find is so weird. Alright, so this is probably easier. Right, yeah. Okay, and then yeah, if we do a dash ls, we get these. And we can verify all those. Lovely. Okay. And then what we can do is use our other trick, which was this thing. So if I just cancel that, and do size, go through C. Yeah. And then the other thing it said was, I'm kind of disappointed there weren't more 1033 byte files, but human readable. What we can do here is use dash exec, which is kind of weird, but what you need to do is do dash exec, and then we'll basically what we want to do is file, because that's the command for I don't think readable will, because it's human readable, not just readable. Readable checks the file permission. We want to execute file, and we want to execute it on the results, which is basically this thing. So what you do is you would do this, and then weirdly you need a space and then a / that. There we go. If you don't have that, it fucks up. So you need a space and you need a backslash. But you'll see here, right? ASCII text with very long lines. So let's now cap that. Take out the colon. And yeah, this is all just junk. They will not understand that. I'm kind of disappointed that there weren't more files, because honestly, you can just cheese that by just skipping to this thing, because there's only apparently one file that's 1033 bytes in size. Yeah, you could pass it into Xarg as well, but file has exec built in, which is, you know, nice. Okay, Bandit 6. No, I know it's not really cheesing it, but it's just kind of silly when you have... I mean, it would have been more of a challenge if literally, you know, there were... Say there were 100 files in total, and say like 10 of them were human readable, 10 of them were 1033, and 10 of them were not executable, right? In different variations of. So there were some human readable 1033-bit files which were also executable. That would have been kind of nice. Yeah, I'm just complaining. All right. Oh, this is an interesting one. So we have nothing. So we should probably check the actual level thing, shouldn't we? So this is level 6 to 7. Password for the next level is stored somewhere on the server and has all of the following properties. Owned by user Bandit 7, owned by group Bandit 6, 33 bytes in size. Okay. So we're going to use find again, and we're going to use it in /, which is basically the root directory. I think we can just do owner. I believe there's an owner. No? There's definitely group. I thought. There is group, okay. Is there also owner? User, that's the one, yeah. Hang on, gotta go to the top. I should probably have done dash user. Yep. Alright, so we can sort this one out very easily. So dash user is us, I think it was, right? Oh no, Bandit 7. Bandit 7, dash group is Bandit 6. And then the size is 33 bytes, so we want 33C. The other thing, because we are literally going to iterate recursively over everything, we need to redirect into dev null all the errors, which is what the two redirected into dev null basically means. Every single error we want to trash, please. There we go. And now we find it. And if we wanted to, we could do this. So we could do exec cat. Oh, there you go. It's much easier to use exec in this way, because what exec will do is it will just iterate over all of the files it finds and do exactly the same command to it. Rather than piping it into something. Exec's much easier. Alternatively, like you could do, so you could pipe it into while read file, do cat file done, which does the same thing, just longer. You can, but the problem with that is I think because you're only using one file, that's fine. But if you were to have, say, 5 files here, or even, to be honest, 2 files, because of the new line between them, I think that won't be very good. I mean, it might be fine, but I'm always hesitant when you're using new lines. Okay, level 6. That's what's that. All right, let's keep going. Level 7. Web app pen test course this year at some point. End of the year. I haven't worked on it recently because of DEF CON and I've been sick. The program is Notion Enhanced. It is a Linux program for Notion. Password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt next to the word millionth. Oh, this is easy. So we want to grep for the word millionth in, and if we want to be fancy about it, we can even do a grep-e and do something like this. And we don't know if it's going to be the first, the one after, or the second. So we're going to use -A1B1. A means after one. So basically, print the line after millionth, print the line before millionth. After and before. And print the first line, right? So if you did A... Oh, I didn't know about C. That's cool. I guess I either spelt millionth wrong. Or we don't want those, I guess. Okay. Okay. I don't know why it says bzip. Okay, so it's either this one or the other one. So I guess I'll just copy all of those for now. Level 7. And we'll just try the first one and see what happens. There's no point in using cat because cat just spits out all the contents, right? And pipe just pipes it. Grep already can do that. If you pass a file to grep, it's going to read it. There's literally no difference between catting something and piping it into grep and just telling grep where the file is. Why did you think you knew that line after and before? Because it says password for the next level is stored in the file next to the word million. Oh, I misread it. Okay, I was thinking it was... Right. Yeah, okay. For some reason, I was thinking it was going to be something like this. Hang on. I was thinking it would be that. And it meant find the word millionth and look either side of it. But now I see, because I'm completely blind. By the way, I still have COVID brain, so you're going to have to bear with me. Yeah, so it literally means find the word millionth in the file, and there's the password. All right, yeah, that makes sense. But anyway, you learned how to do -A and -B, and apparently -C now. As a bonus, I could do that. Let's do that, actually. All right, so say we weren't idiots, or I wasn't an idiot, and we already knew the format of this file. So we know we find millionth in data, and we do this. So now what we can do, if we just want to extract this, pipe it into cut. Pretty sure you can just do F2. Yeah. So by default, cut will separate on... It'll try and separate on spaces, and it will remove blank things. So in this case, you don't need to do. If you want to delimit by something else, you could do dash D for delimiter, and you could just put a space in there. Oh right, yeah, no, it'll figure out multiple spaces, right? So I think it tries to be smart about the delimiter this time. So cut F2 like that. If you can, by the way, you can pass multiple things to F, so you can do F1, 2, which just spits out the same thing as before. So what I think it's doing, is this? I just want to see what that is. Is that like a is that a tab character? Where is it? Million. I'm trying to find 09. Is that the tab character? I think it must be. Yeah. Okay, so it was a tab. All right, so it figured out that the tab was the delimiter. So even though this looks like it's spaces, and if you select it, my terminal loves to treat it as spaces. It's not actually a space. That is a tab. Can you do 2-1? I believe so. But it won't. You can, but it won't do it that way. That's yeah. So F2-1 technically works, but it'll still spit it out in the same way. I want to say sort can do something, but I don't think it can. No, I'm wrong. I'm not sure. What happens if you do F3? I think it just prints out blank. Yeah. You know. It'll just print out blank. There's nothing there. All right, so we do have anyway. Level 8's password. Yeah, you could use Orc, but Orc is so annoying. All right, let's see what this one is. Level 7 to level 8. We did that. Level 8 to level 9. Pass of this next level is stored in the file data and is the only line of text that occurs only once. Oh, this is going to be good. All right, this is a piss easy one. Sort data unique dash u. There you go. Done. One liner. So sort will sort the data. Obvious. Unique is a really handy little file, little tool, which looks for unique strings based on the file, on the lines. So it looks for unique lines. The dash U will only print out lines that aren't preceded or followed by the same line, right? So effectively, like if you would echo, can we do something like this? Does this take / hang on. Okay, it needs to do dash E. Yep. All right. So if you feed this into unique, right? Dash U, it'll do that. If we insert a 2, right? So it's going to be 1, 2, 2, 3. It's only going to spit out one of the 3. If we were to insert a 2 after the 3, it still spits out 1, 3, 2 because technically the only duplicates are these 2, right? It searches for duplicate lines as they are. It doesn't search for duplicate values. That's a good question. The dash U in unique only print unique lines, which is basically what we want it to do. I forget what it does by default. I guess we could try and find out. So by default, I think it just removes any duplicate, but it still spits out the value. That looks like what it's doing here. It removes the second 2. So I'm guessing if we add a third 2, it's going to strip that out. Yeah. So yeah, in order to fix this, if we want to remove all the 2s, say we don't like duplicate values, we only want values that appear once, right? And we have 4 2s in this. We have 1 2 2 2 3 2. So if we pipe it into sort, and then we do unique -u, we get a 1 and a 3. And that's what I did up here. We sorted the data and then I just piped it into unique and say, hey, can you only give me the unique lines, please? Basically, any line which does not is not preceded by or followed by itself. That's a pretty easy one. Unique and sort, by the way, if you ever crack the best use case I've come up with them for, if you ever on site doing a network like an AD, if you ever crack domain admin and you dump all the user hashes and you start cracking them, obviously you're gonna have, well, firstly it's good for just removing duplicate hashes. If you have all the NTLM hashes, for instance, then because NTLM hashes don't have a salt, you could just sort them, run unique -u, and suddenly you've got all of the unique passwords, right? And then you've got an easier list to just feed to hashcat or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much the use case for it. Is if you ever want to remove duplicate password hashes for some reason, there you go. You can do that. Okay, so level 9, sorry. Right, yeah, that's a good one. Unique -c will count. Password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt in one of the few human readable strings preceded by several equals characters. Okay. I mean, I guess we want to use strings. I'm going to do WC-L. I'm kind of glad we did, because the WC-L, I think WC stands for word count. Yeah. But obviously if you do -L, it does line count. So there are 232 readable strings. What strings does prints the strings of printable characters in the files. So effectively, I think by default it looks for 4. Yeah. So there are certain printable characters, right? Let's just do the ASCII table, actually. ASCII table again. So in ASCII, printable characters start at number 32, right? So if you have, I mean, let's do it by hex. They start at hex 20. If you have any hex characters in your file that are from 0 to 1F, apart from, I should say, I think tab counts and new lines, I think. I'm not sure if new lines count as printable. No, printable characters. Oh, that's tricky. Is a new line character technically printable? I guess, because it makes the things go. I don't know. Anyway, I think everyone understands what I mean. The null character is not printable. The start of heading character is not printable. The bell character is not printable, right? None of these are printable. Spaces are printable, so I'm guessing new lines would be. All of these are printable. Basically, from this point onwards, I'm pretty sure everything's printable. So what strings does is it's great for analyzing binaries, which are mostly just a bunch of nonsense hex. It tries to look for 4 characters that are printable in a sequence. Okay? You can change that with -n, right? So if we were let's just get the first 10. And you see here, these are the sets of 4 characters. Now, it'll do more. So if it finds more than 4, it'll print all those as one. So for instance, this first string is 4 characters, right? Printable. But this second one is 5. And here's one that's 6. Okay? But all these are printable. Because if we just run... Let's just run the file through XXD to convert it into hex, and let's just do head again. You see, anytime you see a dot here, it means one of 2 things. It means it's a period, ironically, or it's a non-printable character, right? So, for instance, 97... 97, is that the dot? No, that's A. What are we talking about? Oh no, hang on, 97 in hex. What am I doing? 97 is something else. Oh, it could be UTF-8. I don't think this handles UTF-8 very well. Unicode, I mean. Yeah, sorry, it could also be a space. But a bunch of these characters, let's try and find them. Here we go. 0A, right? 0A is a new line. And it's represented by a period. Can we find anything better? 0E is the 5th character. 1, 2, 3. So this one. This 0E is a control character. 0E is... Where is it? It's just E. Shift out. But obviously, it's not really a shift out character, because shift out, I don't know what that even means anymore. But because this is a binary file, this could be used as part of the headers. This could be, it could be instructions for executables, etc. Why not grep for that? We could. I mean, what I was planning on doing was just using strings and then literally doing something like -n 32. And there we get it. Right? Because all these passwords, I'm guessing, are 32 characters long. That looks like 32 characters to me. Either way, we know it was preceded by equal sign, so even if it's not, this is just an easy way to get it. So I think this is the password. Level 9. We'll just confirm that before I solve the Rubik's Cube. It is. Good. Can you do it looking for the equal sign? Sure. So we could grep for... It said... In one of the few readable strings preceded by several... But the thing is, it looked like that one didn't start, but maybe it did. Maybe it was on a new line. We can use -e to say, hey, there's a lot of equals signs here. Let's just, in data.txt. Yeah, okay, so it wasn't at the start of a line, so we'd have to grep for multiple equals signs, which obviously you can just grep for. I mean... so for grep, we have to do -a. That's the one. Oh, so maybe that didn't work because... No. Right, so there's a few instances of them. Personally, I use my strings one. Yeah, you could do strings data.txt grep equals. But then you get a bunch of them. This says the password is, which I guess is supposed to... I was just using my knowledge that this is probably a 32 character password. All right. You've shown that this is probably the way you're supposed to do it. I'm kind of just skipping ahead now. But yeah, doing it without strings just doesn't seem reasonable because there's so much crap data in here. I mean, you can technically get it, like it's right there, but still. All right, let's log into Bandit 10 and then we'll do a Rubik's Cube. Which is over here. Okay. Everyone will see the Rubik's Cube. Alright, I'm going to scramble it again. Don't. What I really need to make is like a Lego robot that can scramble it for me. I have a Lego robot. I have not used it in years. I don't know how scrambled that is. Is this scrambled? Yeah. Alright, let's solve this thing. My in view, good. Where's the other side? Oh, it's there. It's already there. Alright. Okay. It's most of it done. Swap that around. Set the corners. Okay, and then base. There we go. All solved. Put it there. Alright. Thank you for the redemption. Alright, Bandit 10. Level 10 to 11. Stream Raiders. Yes. Alright, let's curse. These guys look angrier, so let's curse those. We won! Hooray! Alright, well done, Bonzo Mondos, Manicus Maximus, and Fantasy So Hail, whatever. Okay. Let's do this. Sure. Let's go down here. Alright. Okay, so pass for the next level of stored data, which contains base 64 encoded data. Oh, okay. So we can just do base 64-D data. Okay, that was easy. Sometimes these challenges just don't get harder. They just... Level 10. I've done that one on stream so many times, I don't think that needs an explanation. Alright. I wish there was like a next page. There doesn't seem to be, which is really annoying. All lowercase and uppercase letters have been rotated by 13 positions. Cut F4? Yeah, probably. I mean, we didn't need to. Yeah, F4 would do it. We're supposed to solve all these without going to rot13.com, I presume. Yeah, rot13 on Wikipedia. Are we supposed to do, or can we just use... I mean, how I would do this is just... I mean, you just send this to rot13. Can you use TR like that? That's kind of cool. Okay. I've never used TR like that before, so that's good. Well, look at that. So that's kind of... So that basically says... So TR, I think, is called translate... Yes, translate or delete characters. So you specify the range here, being A to Z uppercase. And then you specify two ranges for it to translate. So you're basically saying... Replace the characters, I think, A to M with N to Z, and then N to Z with A to M, which should be rotating them by 13. And then the same with the lowercase ones. I think that's how I'm reading that, right? It's kind of cool. I've never used TR that way. Learn something new. I mean, you'd never need to use TR that way, really. But I guess it's useful. All right. 12. Hex dump of a file that has been repeatedly compressed. From this level, it may be useful to create a directory. Okay. Oops. So if we do use file data.txt, we do head. So yeah, we'll make temp -d. Copy data to here. I guess can we just unzip data? Is that? Oops. Is it a tard file? That's kind of annoying that... Oh. Oh, hang on. Has it just had... Wait a minute, what? Oh. Right. This is a hex dump. Can we use XXD to reverse a hex dump? Yes. We can convert a hex dump back to its original binary form. How do we do that? Revert. So if we do xxd-r xxd, data.txt and head, there we go. So now if we pipe it into data.zip, okay, now we do file data.zip. It's gzip. So we can use gunzip. Can we just use L? Does gunzip overwrite? Okay, so we do need to move data.zip into data.gz and then gunzip data.gz. File data. Oh, it's bzip, so we can't even rate. Bzip 2. I shouldn't have done that. Bzip 2. Decompress. Okay. File data.out. Gunzip. Data.out. We gotta move friggin' data.out. I hate. Yeah. Oh, I freaking mistyped as well. A tar archive. So now we can do dash xf data file data 5.bin. That's another tar dash xf data 5. Come on. Yeah, this is bzip2-d data 6.bin. Why can't I have complete? It's really annoying. File data 6.bin.out.
New subscription received. Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude dispensed.
Thank you, Kettle Bear, for the sub. Subscribe for 4 months. Gets a spin probably once we've done this one, because I think I'm going to need a breather after this one. This extracted to data 8. This is gzip again, so I need to move it. Although actually I think I can just use tar. I can just use xzf for data 8.bin. Yes. But now which... no. Why did that not work? Um. All right, I'll try and move data. I thought I could use that using tar, but I'm guessing. So that's now data 8, which is just ASCII text. All right, I think, yeah, thank goodness for that. That was just a nightmare. Level 12. All right, let's get some spin stuff. Nobody came up with new categories, so we're gonna do spins without them. J-Beers, this is for you. Good one. If you're lurking in chat right now, the wheel has spoken. Hit that follow button. You'll get notifications when I go live, so you can watch again. Thank you, Skyworm Temp. Zero Kieran, this is I believe this is one you got gifted to you, or one you bought a gift for. Forget. Give a cool pro tip. Okay. Any particular subject you want a pro tip about? I'll make a note. Archon 64. Oh, I can't do cat time. I'm gonna have to disable cat time. Unfortunately, because of COVID, I don't want to infect the kitties. So we'll respin. Respin again, I guess. We're not doing out of category. We're just going to keep respinning till we get something slightly different. One gift sub coming up. There we go. Take my money, myself. Take half my money. There we go. Alien works. Which means
New subscription received.
I get my own spin.
Gratitude.
All right.
Gratitude dispensed.
We'll do Manicus. We'll do Manicus' spin, and we have 3 more to do, and we'll do those at a later point. Dark Eldar, hello, happy Monday. Had their glasses for 5 minutes. Okay, fine. We'll do that now. Where's my timer? Alright, let me take my glasses off. Alright, 5 minutes. How bad is your vision? Well, the fact that I cannot really read that very well should tell you. And the monitor is like maybe just over a foot away. You can write off Twitch subscriptions to the stream. Yeah, I can. I can't. Alright. Okay, so we have level 12. So this is level 13's password. So exit 13. Alright. Level 13. Password next level is stored in Etsy Bandit underscore pass Bandit 14 and can only be read by user Bandit 14. For this level, you don't get the next password, but you get a private SSH key that we use to log into the next level. Oh, okay. This is going to be easy. When are you getting LASIK? Hopefully this Thursday. So if we use Dash SSH dash out. We've done this on stream before, but here we go. We know this is the private key of the Bandit 14 user, and then we just do Bandit 14 at localhost. And there we go. And so now we just have to... Does LASIK last forever? Kinda. So it should, because at certain ages your eyes just stop deteriorating that much. But in terms of like long distance vision, but you'll still have to use reading glasses as you get older, quite possibly. Because LASIK can only... Apparently LASIK doesn't fix, like, not being able to see close up. It'll fix... If you can't see things far away, it'll fix that. But it won't... It can't apparently fix the other thing. So basically, reading. You can't get LASIK if you are long-sighted. Only if you're close-sighted, which is what I am. What am I doing? Okay, yeah, we have a level 14 password. I mean, we're already logged in, technically, but I'm going to exit twice and just go in the standard route here. Maybe... Do you have to use the key? No, you don't. Alright. Level 14. How many levels are there? There's quite a few. We're probably not going to get through them all on today's stream. By submitting the password... Okay, the password for the next level can be retrieved by submitting the password of the current level to port 30,000. Okay. Do we have... So we have mmap, apparently. 30,000. You know, I'm just going to connect to it using NC and see what happens. Okay, do I just... Alright, that was easy. We've used NC before as well. The only reason I wanted to mmap it was to see if it was a specific service. But then I figured it would probably just be NC anyway. Level... We're on level 14, level 15... Password of the next level can be retrieved by submitting the password of the current level to port 3001 using SSL. Okay, that's easy. Yeah, I can do that. Oh, thank goodness. Stop. Okay, I can see again. Alright, let's... Yeah, I guess we can try that. I shouldn't take you... You mean Echo? So I think you can just do this. It's not technically catting, but it is echoing. Okay, so for OpenSSL, sorry, for SSL, you need to use OpenSSL S client, connect, localhost 3001. We're good, and then we just take the current password, So this is it's exactly the same as Netcat, effectively, in terms of connections. If you don't want all this crap, you can do, I think it's quiet, and you just get that. But effectively, yeah, we're now connected the same way you would connect using Netcat. It's just over an SSL session instead, and you can just submit whatever you want. This is, by the way, the same way if you ever want to test, if you want to do raw HTTP connections, HTTPS, sorry. So S-Client Connect, example.com, 443, and then we can just do get/HTTP/1.0. There you go. It's a not found, but it's still an HTTP request. Oh, jeez. Sent over SSL, but hyped. All right. Level 15. Done. Okay. Credentials at the next level can be retrieved by submitting the password of the current level to a port on localhost in the range 31,000 to 3,200. First, find out which of these ports have a server listening on, then find out which of those speak SSL and which don't. There's only one server that will give the next credentials. Okay. We can use their map. We can do port 31,000 to 32,000. I think we do need to do SV, because that'll tell us whether it uses SSL. And we can use min parallelism. That's not how it's spelled. There we go. Let's speed this up. Let's do 1,000. Probably need localhost. Should be help. So I mean, this is our map. We've used this hundreds of times. But obviously, dash capital PN means don't ping anything. We don't really care. We know the host is up. We're on it. Dash P is the ports you want to scan. In this case, we were told 31,000 to 32,000, so we put that in there. SV will scan for versions. The only reason I'm doing that is I believe without SV, it won't figure out if the port has SSL on it or not. With SV, I believe it does. But we'll see. And the min parallelism basically means, hey, you can do 1,000 things at once. Go for it. The other one is min rate is kind of good. I guess we could have used netstart. Why was I... We could have used this as well. Oh no, we don't have netstart. Okay, good. We couldn't use netstart. Okay, so there's a bunch of services. Only one has SSL. It's this one. 31790. Now we basically just use the same OpenSSL trick as we did before. S-Client Connect. localhost and submit this password. And then it says correct, and we get a key. Interesting. Okay. So I think this is Bandit 17. And then we just need to do this. Bandit 17 until it use Bandit 17.key. Yay! Two files in the home directory. Passwords.old and passwords.new. The password for the next level is in passwords.new and is the only line that has been changed. Let's see what that means. Let's head both password files. Okay, this is actually a really easy one to do as well. We can just use the sort trick from before. If we cat both of them, they'll be concatenated together. If we then sort them, this line here, for instance, this first password will appear right next to this password, and then we can just use unique -u. And we get two passwords, which means one of them is from... So what we need to do now is figure out which one of these is from passwords.new, because that's the new password. So actually what we can do here is we can just do while read pass do grep pass in passwords.new. Done. There we go, it's that one. So all I did there, again, when you cat the passwords dot whatever, so there's only two passwords in this, two password files in this directory. So you cat them, it combines them into one long chunk of text, and then pipe them into sort, which will obviously sort them, so duplicate lines will appear next to each other. Pipe them into unique-u will remove all of the duplicate lines and only leave the lines which don't have duplicates next to them. Yeah, I then pipe that into a while loop, because we have two. I could have just taken this manually and just grepped passwords.new. You could use diff, yeah. I feel like this is just quicker. It's more automated as well. So all I did was I basically, while read pass effectively means read each new line you're given and stick it in the variable pass. So when you pipe something into a while, because there's new lines, there's two new lines here, so this line will get piped in, it'll be set to the variable pass, and then we do something with pass here, and then we say done, and it'll iterate to the next one. So all we're doing is grepping for whatever the variable pass is set to, which is obviously this one first, and seeing if it appears in passwords.new, and then we're doing the exact same with this one. And it turns out this is the password here. Whoops. Level 17. So yeah, we could have done with diff. Oh, we need to do passwords to old. So with diff, you need to preserve the order. So you need, hey, what changed between old and new in that specific order? And then you would take this one. So if you wanted to automate this one, you would have to do... I mean, there's only one change, so that's, I guess, fine. So you would do tail-n1. And then you could just do cut-f2. No. You need to have a delimiter. Let's see, it's messy. There you go. I mean, I guess it's technically less than this, but I just feel like while read is. I love while read. While read is really cool. It's really versatile as well because you can do stuff like, say you want to. How many lines are in passwords.new? There's only 100. All right, so you could do, say, while read line, do echo line, done, and then you can just do this passwords.new. So you can pipe stuff into it at the front. You can redirect files into it from the back, and the nice thing is you can do everything. So you could echo the line twice. You could you can do multiple things. Right? So whatever you want to do. Did I... Level 17. Yes, okay, good. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to up the freaking text a bit. British speech. Ah, okay. Cadillac, pop that trunk. Let's take a shot. Alley-oop that donk. Tired of working that 9 to 5. Oh baby, let me come and change your life. Oh, and Cybersec Meg is my most favorite ever, with a side of mozzarella sticks. Well, very well done. Oh boy. Alright, let's at least get to level 20. Okay. Next. Password for your next level stored in the file readme in the home directory. Unfortunately, someone has modified .bash RC to log you out when you log in with SSH. Oh, this is easy. I think I need to... Oh no, I am logged in. Yeah, this one's easy. This is a very useful one for getting around. Sometimes you can use it if you are placed into a restricted bash shell. It's very useful for what's it called? The King of the Hill. If somebody replaces bin bash with a stupid shell, basically dash capital T specifies the terminal you want to use. By default, it's whatever your default terminal is. It's just basically an Etsy password. So if I cat Etsy password here, and Jesus. We look for user Bandit 18, their default terminal is bin bash. But in apparently their bash, we do ls-la in their .bash rc, which obviously loads when your bash terminal starts, it exits, right? There's this exit 0, which basically as soon as your bash terminal starts, it will exit. So instead, we just say, if ever we missed it, dash capital T bin sh instead, which is usually dash. I need to type the password again. Oh, right. Yeah, it's annoying because you can't tell if you're in it because it doesn't give you the lovely shell thing. But if we do ls bin sh, yeah. So usually it points to dash. So now we can just cat readme. By the way, is everybody enjoying this kind of basic, back to basics content? Because obviously we're not going to finish all the bandits tonight, so I figure if we get to level 20, we can probably finish the rest of the levels next Monday, unless they get insanely hard. Okay, good. I just know a lot of people come to this channel to watch me solve boxes, so... Oh, whoops. Bandit 19, please. Oh, I don't need to... Should probably take out the dash T. I do like my bash shell. Alright, good. I'm glad people are liking it. Okay. Use the set UID binary in the home directory. Execute without any arguments to find out how to use it. The path for this level can be found in the usual place. Alright. Bandit 20-do. Oh. Okay. Can we do bin bash dash p? I guess not. So we have to execute. So it only lets me do one command? Is that right? Oh, okay. So I just have to use bin bash dash p like that. Yeah, alright, that was easy. I was just overcomplicating it. I thought you had to pass maybe a a string. But it literally took the first argument and then every other argument and just, yeah, use them. We've used that trick before. Bash trick with dash p basically means, hey, because if we didn't use that, I'm imagining... Yeah. So even though I ran it as bandit 20-do, so this should run everything as bandit 20, we get a bash shell as bandit 19, which is who we currently are. If you use dash p, that basically tells bash to, hey, because we're executing it using an SUID, please keep our effective UID. So even though our UID is currently bandit 19, because obviously that's who we are, and our GID is bandit 19, our effective UID, which is really the only one anyone cares about, because if you run who am I, it says we're bandit 20. Practically every program, for the purposes of access control, will use your effective UID, because your effective UID is who you effectively are. Your real ID or real UID, or just UID, is who you really are. But because of how sudo works and SUID files, most, if not all, privilege checks, access control checks in Linux will use your effective UID. It's a feature, not a bug. So now, so we do etc bandit pass, and then bandit 20. Yeah. Again, we've done many of these things on the stream. All right. So we'll exit twice, and then we'll do bandit 20, and we'll solve this level, and then maybe do a review. Okay, the set UID in the home directory does the following. It makes a connection to localhost on the port you specify as a command line argument. It then reads a line of text from the connection and compares it to the password in the previous level. If the password is correct, it will transmit the password for the next level. Okay. NC-NVLP. I think this is just going to be easy. There we go. I think that was easy to explain. We just started a listener on port 4444. We connected it to it using this. Now remember, it said that the program, the SUID program, reads a line of text from the connection. It's connecting to this listener and reading a line of text. Well, this listener doesn't send anything by default. So I had to literally just paste in the password for Bandit 20, press enter, and now there's a line ready to be read. And so it reads the line. And password matches, so it sends back the password. I think that's the easiest way of doing that one. Level 20. Any questions? We've done 20 levels of Bandit. You can redirect or listen to the pipe. I think so. Yeah, so you can probably do echo. Oh. Yeah, we could have. I kind of wanted just a demo, like the act of typing in. Make sure everyone understood it was the listener sending, because usually, like when you use a server like that, you'd expect it, expect it to do something over here. But yeah, I think we do that and just do this. Yeah, okay, that works as well. So all we did there was we echoed it into, and obviously the echoed text is currently kind of just being held in memory until something listens. Until something connects to a listener. At which point, when something does connect to the listener, it will send whatever you've echoed. Which hopefully makes sense. Alright, did I type the password? I did, good. Cool. Okay. I think that's probably a good stopping point. I know it's you and kind of short stream, but I am still suffering from the end stages of COVID. We do have, though, 4 spins that we will definitely do. So we got Maticus. We're not adding a category. We still got 2 categories that people can add. Nobody's added any. Nobody's thought of any. 5 gift subs to a streamer. Okay, here we go. Who is on? Alright, well, Cybertech Vibes and K the Cyber Guy. Should we raid and then... I'm just gonna mute these streams. Who's been streaming? Cybertech Vibes has been streaming... Oh, he's gaming. K the Cyber Guy has been streaming for 1 hour and 30. Okay. What we'll do, chat, we'll raid K the Cyber Guy, and then we'll gift him 5 subs. Alright. 5 subs to K. Okay, that's I'll tell them that's from Manicus. All right, that guy Kim, this is your spin. Reset box doesn't matter. We don't have a box. So many useless things. My God. Stop it. I would switch all the nonsense ones off, but I feel like I'll just take too long and then I'm having to enable them next time. Cool pro tip. That guy Kim, if you want a cool pro tip. ×2, I guess, because somebody won one last time as well. Alright, Kettle Bear, this is for you. Or really, if anybody in chat wants a cool pro tip, we can do that. Respin, easy. Oh my God, why does reset box keep coming up? Hide choice, there we go. Cool project. I hate that though. Why would... Oh my goodness. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Technically. No, technically, people. Stream isn't over. No, Bonzo. No, come up with something. I can't think of cool pro tips because, I mean, none of my tips are cool, according to me. No, we're going Zap Gang. Here we go. We're going to close down Burp Suite. Goodbye, Burp. We're Zap Gang for the rest of the stream. I think my t-shirt's in the tumble dryer, so obviously we need a good Zap pro tip. Okay, good Zap pro tip. Oh, jeez. All right, here's a good Zap pro tip. Up here's the file menu, right? In the file menu, there's really two really useful features of Zap. Quite possibly the I would go as far as to say they're the only useful features of Zap. They both kind of do the same thing, but one does something slightly different. There's exit and delete session. Which is obviously the one you want to use because, you know, nobody likes session files. And there's just exit. So my cool pro tip is if you ever have that, like if you ever like just accidentally type Z and then hit that and you really want Mimikatz or Wireshark, I don't know. And you know, you find yourself loaded with Zap. Instead of your mouse is over here, right? Your cursor's over here still. You don't want to go all the way over to this thing, right? That's a long way to go. You just get on here, file, exit and delete, and it says, "Are you sure you want to delete the session? It will be permanently lost." You say, "Yes, please," and there you go. That is how you exit Zap. I hope everybody enjoyed my cool pro tip. Okay. Alright, let's raid K the Cyber Guy and gift 5 subs. K the Cyber Guy. Alright, raid. Mature audiences. No problem. Alright. Thank you very much for watching the stream. Raiders. Oh crap. Is there a raid? Okay, hang on. Let's do the battle. Stream Raiders very quickly. Quickly, start the battle. before the timer times out. Ah, I didn't start the battle. Damn it. All right. I think we're not going to time out on K, but if we do, we will raid again. All right. Come on. Good, we won. Well done, Kamaru. Okay. Stream ending. On the screen of my socials, please follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you're not following me on Twitch, please follow me on Twitch. You'll get announcements when I go live. We only have 7 seconds to raid K the Cyber Guy. I will see you probably on Wednesday.